What's up, guys? I want to take you through the day in the life of a stock trader. Right now I'm in Quebec in a small little town called Charlevoix. I'm here skiing with family and friends and also working my ass off trading stocks and being able to do what I love to do. Just want to show you guys a little bit about how I wake up in the morning. Start with my morning coffee about 7 a.m. Take a look at the view. Remember about how beautiful the world is.
I'm jealous.
How much opportunity is out there. You gotta always be creating opportunity for yourself, and this is something that I like to do. The more I travel, the more I experience, the more I learn. So this is why I love traveling, and this is why I love trading stocks, because it allows me to travel and trade wherever I am in the world as long as there is opportunity in the market. Sometimes there's no opportunity, I don't trade. Sometimes there is, and I do trade.
Depends.
The use of technology is absolutely fantastic these days. Kind of working from my phone right now, not really making trades, but managing the chat room. Every Wednesday at 9 a.m. we do something called pre-market prep, where we talk to everyone that's in our Discord about our potential plays, our potential watch list, what we're expecting out of stocks, which levels are important to us. Today was a very easy conversation for myself. I'm on vacation, I'm trying not to trade, but I'm also still keeping a pulse on the market. I do want to see what's moving. Yesterday we had a fantastic ticker, TRKA, super range, great volatility, great volume, really a great trade for a lot of the traders within our chat room. So today was all about kind of controlling the FOMO, understanding that there was, a really good setup yesterday, and the odds of that same setup being here today are very low.
So you're telling me there's a chance?
It takes a while for really good setups to culminate.
Culmination.
They'd have to go through certain steps to get to where they need to go. So today's a big reminder day. It feels like a slower day on the market. It feels like there's less volatility, there's less gappers, there's less percent gains. So, a good reminder is to keep your hands off, focus on your watch list, and only trade things that are on your watch list.
Go outside, touch grass.
On slower days, it's very common for newer traders to not have anything on their watch list, so they start looking at scans, they start looking in chat rooms, and all of a sudden they're in 5 different stocks and they don't even know what they're doing.
Where am I? Where am I? Where am I?
So really being specific and focused on slower days and understanding that you can see a slower day from a mile away.
It rhymes.
Your watch list is the first thing that's going to tip you off that it might be a slower day. So these are all things I said in the pre-market prep, and Dom and Kyle also shared their watch list. It's a really nice thing we do every Wednesday at 9 to 9:30, just right before market open, to get everyone's bearing set for the day. So I actually have such bad internet that
and they ask you how you are, and you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
I can't actually load a chart.
And this is one of the complications that comes with traveling and trading. You have to make sure you have good Wi-Fi. That is very important. Right now I am activating my hotspot on my phone, which is good enough, and that's why I always have paid for hotspot on my phone for, car rides or whatever it is. It's really useful to trade and buy or just watch charts and buy the time. So that's what I'm doing right now. You want to know what I'm trading right now?
Yes, please.
I'm not really trading something, I'm actively watching something. It's a very interesting ticker. We have a stock called TRKA, Troika Media. It's been a stock that's been actively traded sub $1 for the past 5 or 6 days. It's got incredible range and incredible volume. Today it had a really nice bounce from 32 cents all the way to a high of 50.
Whoa.
So that's the kind of range I'm talking about.
You're telling me.
Damn near 100%, a little bit under, granted, but really nice range. The volume is off the charts, tons of liquidity, creates for a number of opportunities. So we've been watching that in the Clover chat room today, kind of talking about what we expect from it and what levels matter.
Dude, wake up.
So yeah, that's exactly how I envision the conference going. Cheers. For the next 36 hours, I am perfecting my speech for our boot camp in Scottsdale, Arizona, which is happening March 11th to the 13th.
It already happened.
Really excited to talk about my whole journey as a stock trader and everything I've been through to get to where I was and where I am now, to be able to live this lifestyle, to trade when I want, to trade where I want, and to trade how I want. This is all attainable, and I can't wait to share that with everyone in this boot camp coming up. So right now, we're skiing in Charlevoix, Quebec, taking this moment to take advantage of this absolutely stunning view. This is a river behind me that leads into the Atlantic Ocean. I want to talk about risk management real quick. It's a good moment to talk about it. You know, when I grew up skiing, we never wore helmets. Helmets were not a thing like 15 years ago. If you go on the mountain now, 99% of people are wearing helmets. It's just about managing the risk, right? And it's everywhere in life, and you have to always be consciously aware. I'm a pretty good skier. You're gonna see me maybe do a couple runs later in this video. And even though I'm so good and I don't really fall that often, is really what I mean, it's still about managing the risk and making sure that the unexpected is always protected. You know, any day in the stock market can be your last day. So anyone that's super aggressive, going all in, or any of that kind of sort, and not managing their risk and being systematic about their trades tends to, you know, pretty much blow up. And that's what I'm trying to avoid skiing. I'm always trying to avoid that while I'm on the market. So now I do wear a helmet, even though I cockily think I don't need to. It's just about managing the risk and enjoying your life. Let's go.
Welcome to SSX Tricky.
So something that I've been working on as a trader lately, you know, it's always the hard part, something that I've been working on, the hard part. You can have the best idea in the world, you can be 100% right on your technical analysis, your fundamental analysis, the direction of where the stock is going, but if you're not entering at the right time, if you're not sizing into the right opportunity, the right moment, you can completely wipe out and botch a perfectly good theory and thesis, but if your execution isn't there, you're going to, you know, wipe out and miss the opportunity. So it's a lot of strategy in the game of stock trading, and something I've been trying to work on always is to avoid what seems like the easy money. Now that doesn't mean I'm not going after high odds setups, but what I mean by easy money is a lot of people, let's call it like a first red day, a lot of people will come to market open 3 green days in a row, and then all of a sudden market open, they are immediately out the gate shorting the stock because they're like, all right, today's going to be a first red day, let's just get entry immediately and play the odds. And that's kind of like the easy way out. It doesn't take a lot of strategy. It's kind of a gamble. Your risk reward isn't going to be good. There's not a lot of structure to that trade. Whereas if you come into the market open thinking 3 steps ahead and saying, okay, this is what the B minus opportunity is, this is what most of the short sellers are going to do, but I want to be 2 steps ahead of them. I want to get in when the short sellers are being blown out, the longs are chasing and being greedy, and eventually you have this very emotional moment. And if I can pinpoint all of that intercourse happening before the market open, then by the time that actually is happening via the price action, I am not stuck in a short prematurely trying to cut it and then re-enter and then cut and then re-enter into that optimal spot. I already figured that this bag of psychology is going to present itself, and I am 3 steps ahead of anyone that is trading based off this emotion of FOMO, fear of missing out, the greed and wanting to be in because they think it's a full play. So that's what I've been working on. I've been trying to decide what is the A plus version of my setup? What is the B plus version? What's the moment? Where do I want to execute? Where are my lines? What are key levels? I don't want to step in front of moves. I really want, you know, the A plus thing to happen, because if it becomes the A plus version of the setup, I know my risk reward is dumbfoundedly amplified, right? I can make so much more money if understand that this is not something you're going to learn overnight. It's going to take years and years and years of practice and repetition. This is why we've created Clover Trading. We've created Clover Trading to give you guys an outlet, a community to talk to branch ideas off of, and a space to talk freely about stock trading. I love this place. Carbs for days. I want you to keep filming this shit. This is my favorite section. I love the meats. I love the meats. I'm gonna come here for dessert.
Alice, what's for dessert?
Meats and some cheese.
What the fuck?
I know what I'm doing. More meats, more cheese. Okay, come on, come on, come on.
Oh, now you have a lot of carbs. Bro, I learned.